last we left off in the town of Hidden Harbor, our group of adventurers had solved a group of missing persons and murders, and which led to a cult, which they then let the leader leave in exchange for removing them from the city.
Totally worth it.
Then,
I don't look back on it now and think,
to
why did we do
reopen
that?
the mines, the apprentice of the town blacksmith led his adventuring buddies and went in, cleaned up the mine, and re-imprisoned an ancient horror of the Twisted One into a flask that now the wizard carries.
Yes, the flask. Yeah.
Which leaves the other two problems in the town left unsolved. The missing gold shipment from Jay Eason.
Yep.
And the
leaf.
and the leaf.
The leaf.
Did you read the rest of yours, Brian?
Yeah. This is a little bit new, right? This is a little bit different from
Yep. No, those are all new.
Okay.
I reprinted them and added some lines. It's different. Like his deals with the transformation. He used to be like born of the earth and he could draw strength from it. Now he's been melded into the life force. So now he carries, instead of just his hands, he carries a staff around with him.
I actually have a staff now. I had this little baby tree that was always like next to my bedpost. It turned into a staff.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
Walks tall, carries a big stick.
No, it's
It's like Christmas morning, you wake up.
I know.
Staff.
We have competing staffs in our group now.
With 2 staffs?
He has a big black staff.
Yeah, some of my staff is.
Well, mine is a big black staff.
It's in a class all its
You
own.
can get those at the porn store, J.E. Sons or whatever it's
Porn
called.
Emporium.
Yeah,
Open
and
24/7.
your staff of striking also adds to your ability in combat with your quarterstaff. It has charges that basically you have 6 charges a day. You can expend, every time you hit someone, you can expend up to 3. For each charge you expend, you do an extra 1d6 points of damage.
Okay.
So stacked with your spell and that, you can do what?
A lot.
48 plus 3d6
Full
in
of
one
big,
turn
huge
of
bottles
quarterstaffing.
soda off the front of the table.
I'm all about this.
We're
This
sponsored.
is going to be super fun.
Give that
1d6
one to
per.
Hudson.
Okay,
You know he's
gotcha.
gonna drink it.
So
Put that on the ground.
now the constable,
John, grab your Mountain Dew and move it towards you.
he
Or on
basically
the floor, that's fine.
he walks around and
can
cleans up
see.
the city. I picture almost like a Yoda from Attack of the Clones, where he wears the little robe with his quarterstaff, walking around because he's a small guy.
Clean
Except when
town I will.
when angered, he just like disables people with the quarterstaff, like a whirling ball of dwarven might.
He is Yoda.
Shaolin soccer.
And
Easy knows
good
all
old
about it.
Albert is back in the blacksmith, catching up with all their orders, and he now carries around a shiny horn that his master gave him, a relic of the old dwarven ways.
And a large amount of money.
Yes, and some money.
Yeah, we all got some good money.
Yeah.
Oh, I got mine now.
We can put our money together. We can go buy some
Hookers?
hookers. Yeah.
Guys.
Mark needs some hookers.
The discotheque.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just going to say it.
Oh yeah. We can.
There is Mark.
Yeah.
Mark says more about that.
Mark,
He would
tell us
like
more
to
about the
impart
disco.
upon you that in between his chip eating.
Well, since Mark's eating, are you gonna keep eating?
I'm reading. I haven't read mine yet.
You're too busy eating. There's no
Yep.
clue what's going on.
So basically,
Okay.
we have the 2 other neglected options. You guys, basically 2 weeks after what you've done before, the streets are clean. Everyone respects Bobby now that he's fixed all the problems and is now resolving as many as he can.
You cleaned up this no horse town.
It feels good when I had the help of 3 people.
And
that'll be a horse.
and he now has like a 7-cell jail that he can throw people in to sober up.
That means we can only get 7 people in there. So we gotta watch.
Mark's got to be one of them.
Mark's got to be one of them. He's
and
still got his ancient Chinese secret.
the town is starting to become
any secrets.
economically
What are you
robust
talking
again.
about?
You're a werewolf.
You're a werewolf.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
But we still have an issue with.
I have an issue.
Yeah, we still have.
Hasn't
So
come up.
basically, like last time you guys meet again, now
Yeah.
that Bobby's part of the group, he's a friend of you guys.
Well-
you went through thick and thin together,
Well,
and now
big.
you guys meet at the Loose Drawstrings, your favorite tavern,
My favorite.
for a drink and to discuss how to proceed.
The
Well,
flying salmon.
I know Mark's gonna have to go off and eat again.
So is Bobby. I'm the one that got food.
Mark's gonna have to go off and eat soon. Just eat here. Just eat here.
Well,
I'm hilarious.
I think Mark's task is going to be a little easier to do because, I mean, we still don't even know how to approach
But if he's
it.
not in the room, how are we gonna do it?
I'm not gonna take 4 hours to eat food. God.
Now, from the town, have we actually heard about have the people on top of the roof still looking and lurking?
There might be a few comments in you guys' player sheets. There's still been sightings of people watching the town at night on the rooftops.
I'm getting figures. Dark figures.
Strange figures?
Strange figures.
You're also
From the
getting
skull.
Aren't you getting dreams as well?
Yeah, the dreams, but I got visions from the skull.
Okay.
And
Are they really
sounds
from
of-
the skull or are they from
well,
the
there's
mushrooms?
sounds of Allison sobbing. And there's something going on with
Is she dead or is she not alive?
I'm getting mixed feelings from shame and anger, and voices within the staff have something to do with the firstborn.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He knows, since he has a little different history. The firstborn in the world, you all really know this, but he knows a little more. The firstborn are considered the dwarves and the elves.
Okay.
Basically, like the religion in this world is a dual divinity. It's kind of like yin and yang. There's a very slender male god who is of light and goodness, and then there's a short female god that's more of darkness and like hidden knowledge.
Sure.
But they kind of they're like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah,
None of
yeah.
them ever gain complete control, and most of the human faith worship both of them together as a relationship. But basically, the elves are the chosen of the god of light, and the dwarves are the chosen of the god of darkness.
Okay.
So basically, the god of light gifted the elves the strongest
How do you
magic in
take
the world.
notes?
He taught them they taught them magic before any of
Feel
the
left
humans
out.
knew it.
I should take notes.
The god of darkness taught the dwarves how mechanisms work, how physics and how different
That might
things
be important.
relate,
I'm gonna write that
and
down.
that's how they were able to create. That's how they were able to create basically their great cities that they used to have, and they made their golems and all that. Basically, the dwarves have they communicate more with the humans.
Yep.
However, most of them all their cities are underground, but they actually trade with the humans. The elves kind of avoid all contact with the humans whenever possible.
All right.
Unless you're the
But
Millennial
both of
Balloon
them are
version.
called the
Oh
firstborn.
yeah, then you're awesome.
Then you're all about.
You can skateboard off.
But Bobby would know more about this firstborn.
I do.
He
The
is firstborn.
firstborn was
He is? Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, essentially, I am a dwarf from the old
firstborn.
times.
Well, he can live for like 500 years. His people.
Don't plan on it.
Yeah.
So the elves live a little
Not
longer.
hanging with us, you won't.
That's fine.
Well, I guess more of these leaves have been found in town by more than just me.
Okay.
And growing tally of missing trackers and farmers are adding up.
That's,
From what you know, it doesn't sound anything like what dwarves would do.
yeah. I
So
mean,
these leaves, people are finding them disappearing.
What color are these leaves?
we know that they're not in this little beach community. I think they were from north.
Yeah.
Yep.
We should call this the mysterious leaf murders.
Well, no one
Should be the
says they're
name of it.
murders.
Mysterious leaf disappearances.
It's funny that you were saying stuff about because I heard about the missing farmers as well, and supposedly from the north of the town they've been getting snatched up.
And there's rumors of people coming
we're
in
it
at
now.
night.
Oh, they're play acting. Oh, hold on, I gotta pay
Yeah.
attention.
And I've gotten visions in the corner of my eye.
Is there anything
figures.
about your visions, or we just go up blind to the north? What about your visions? I mean, there's sorrow, there's the firstborn,
shame, anger? The voice in the staff warns of the wrath of the firstborn.
I think we should call Dr. Phil.
And it's the skull is showing visions
Why
of
do
death.
you have shame? Are you shameful of something?
Are the visions of the skull things that are going to be?
Tell me about
or
your
something
mother.
that can possibly be changed?
I don't know, but I'm getting sounds of Allison sobbing. So she's
well, maybe
crying.
get your
There's-
back at the place we left. You wouldn't have that problem.
Oh.
Well, that could be it.
Yeah, she's still
fucking
back
feel
in
bad
Blue
about
Meadow,
it.
the town these guys
She's
came
still
from.
back at Glue Meadow where we left her about 40 years ago now.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that long, but it's been
She's probably
it's
shacked
been,
up with
it's
some
been
new guy
close
by
to
now,
a year
hopefully.
since you guys.
You even write her a letter?
Send her
anything?
money
Well,
every
no,
now
I
and
can
then,
see her
you
through the
deadbeat.
skull.
Why would you just see her through a skull for? Why do you want to write her a letter and
I
talk
write
to
her
her?
a letter once in a while. When I have time.
Now put down your letters to Allison, your letters to Butters, and just say, oh, by the way, tell us I love her.
Oh, Butters is with me.
So you can investigate the leaves, or Mark could add in what he's learned.
Now, maybe what
What's
you've
up?
learned
You
has
learned,
added
Mark.
to
Some
the
guy
story.
stole some boxes.
Yeah, we
Someone, we
looking
don't know
at
who it was. Bunch of merchants have gotten wealthier and the less competition.
Capitalism.
I heard
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, you know, capitalism.
What is
that's how
this,
it
like
works.
Wall Street over here?
It is. One in particular, Isaac
Newton?
Iantori or
Iantor.
Iantor. I don't know. John makes up these weird names that I can't say. I'm just gonna call him Isaac, like the guy from Love Boat. Isaac
that is
has
his
risen
first
in prominence since the theft of the 3 crates of gold 2 weeks ago. I think that might be a connection, but I'm just guessing.
You've been gathering information. You've just been.
I am
trying
gathering
to-
information.
Yeah.
I'm reading my information right now.
Yeah. This is what you've gathered while talking.
In that time, he has purchased a warehouse from Xenos. You know Xenos.
Oh, I
The
do,
Warrior
I know.
Princess.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Xenos Warrior.
Yeah.
You know, he's another part merchant in town. He turned the property into a thriving nightclub.
Yeah, we knew that.
It's the centerpiece of Hidden Harbor's social scene.
So
Woot, woot.
what you're
A
saying is
discotheque.
people have been getting wealthier. We actually know who might have stole the money because this.
Well, why didn't you guys told me? I've
Well,
been looking for these crates for 2 damn
yeah,
weeks.
yeah. Well, now it's invested in the nightclub. And look, hey, the community is pretty. I don't even consider your issue really an issue.
After pursuing several
Yeah, that's not an
officials
issue.
for my
We got a
employer during the last
discotheque
2
out of
weeks
it.
Point.
Come on.
that took advantage of the chaos in the town,
No,
my attention must return to the fate of the missing gold. I gotta find this missing
it's
gold.
gone.
Well, we need to get.
Do you want to? Your
I think we just go
problem.
burn down that nightclub.
Can't burn it down. We got to talk to this Isaac.
It could be
guy, right?
tied together.
Talk
Just
to
have
Isaac.
a great white concert there. It'll burn down.
Oh, man. The worst joke in the night goes to Jerry Hutz, ladies and
Wow,
gentlemen.
that was pretty epic.
I got a
Wow,
bad
Albert
joke for you
Shaw.
later, but-
You become Albert Shaw and your filter
Yeah.
comes right off your mouth.
Yeah, I got a dirty joke for you later. It's really bad. I'm not gonna say it now. So yeah, there's gold
After
missing.
that joke, I'm still...
And Easton's pissed off about it still.
I'm assuming so. Isan or whatever he's saying his
sorry.
name, so
Isan,
it's not.
yeah.
You know,
No, you can say Eason,
Oh.
but his name's not Josh. It's Jay.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
why.
Jay
like
Eason.
anyone knows who it is. It's Josh Eason. Let's just say it. You know, why are we trying to disguise it to protect innocent?
Okay, so we
Guy
got
works at
2
a porn
things
store.
that we could investigate. The
Yeah,
missing
missing
people.
gold that's already been used to buy a nightclub. I mean, why would
But
we investigate that?
Here's the thing:
Because
that's a
it's
crime.
solved.
If he's
What's
he
your
stole it-
job?
Well, I'm concerned. That's why I'm concerned. Except
Although you've had 2 weeks to figure this out, and you're just finding this out now.
I'm more
You're a
concerned about
terrible
the
constable.
missing farmers from up north because that's a loss of life, not a loss of equity from who essentially is a criminal.
Farmers.
Yeah, it's like Ocean's 11 over here.
Farmers. I didn't make this up. John did. Don't yell at me. He could have gave me something better to figure out, but he gave me crates of gold.
Well, you're an
no,
enforcer.
Doc.
That's what
Yeah.
enforcers do.
I already would have busted some heads, but you guys need to go fix some other things, so I went and did that instead.
Okay.
So I just sat around for the past 2 weeks doing nothing for some reason.
So
we've
you've
actually
gathered the
busted heads.
information. You've been basically following these people.
I've been roguing.
Yeah.
How about we 2-for-1 this? We can still
That's what
go.
she said. yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't sit in the dark for nothing.
we can go to the nightclub.
Yes, let's go to this thriving nightclub.
Well, and ask about on the way. I mean, it's a tall nightclub, right? We can check out the roof
I'm
of this
going to
place
go around
and
and gather rumors.
Well, yeah, it does sound like a good place to gather rumors. Like, we could find out
I have
maybe
that
about the
skill.
missing people. or
You would think from his spotting, almost 40% of the town or the village goes there every night.
Might be a good
We
place
can
to get
dress in
some-
our
This
finest New Jersey clothing.
This is Denny's. All right, let's do this.
Are you going to the nightclub?
I'm thinking about
Go
it.
to the nightclub.
All right, let's go
We're
to the
going
nightclub.
clubbing.
All right, how are you guys dressed?
Gym
Are you
tan
going
laundry.
in full plate mill?
No, New Jersey gear. We're
GTL.
dressing
We gotta go
GTL.
GTL. Gym tan laundry. It's t-shirt time.
Well, actually,
God.
you know what? If we go, we could go in disguise to kind of blend in. Because I think we walk in there with full armor and everything, we're gonna look way out of place.
yeah, I don't think they
like-
usually wear armor to a nightclub.
But what if we?
I'm a cop.
Just saying.
You're a cop, but what if
Yeah.
we just
Would
just
everyone know who he's a
bring
cop?
a wagon,
how's he
leave
gonna
our stuff
disguise
in the
a dwarf?
wagon
Leave him
that
on stilts?
behind, and we can go in there, and if anything happens, our stuff's right outside.
We're gonna make you stilts.
How about we
so
split
people
them-
don't know you're a dwarf? Because
We could always split up in groups of 2.
Well, I can just sneak and no one can find me.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Get your gold.
I'm
Climb
by
the roof.
myself.
Just to
I don't
let you
need
know.
you people.
He will stick out with a big black plate mill armor.
Who?
However, if he were to take it off,
Jeremy?
if he had to put it on, it would take him about 15 minutes.
I didn't tell him to take it off. Why look at me?
I'm just saying.
Well, I
I
could
could
just
be
wear
one
like
of
a
these
big
sometimes.
cloak over my arm.
Yeah,
or
you could
something.
wear. You could just look
Yes,
like
although
the
that
really
noise of you
tall,
moving,
hooded, cloaked guy that makes lots of noise when he walks.
Why don't we do the little rascals and put 3 of us on top of each other with a big trench coat?
You walk in
We
there,
just
you're
walk
like,
in there
fucking
like this.
20 feet tall.
Like waving around, we put our heads out.
Hey, you know what you do? You use your staff and his staff. You guys put him underneath him and look like a taller person.
You're never going to get into the club that way.
Yeah. Okay, if he
Never.
cloaks himself,
Why does he just stay outside?
why don't you go on the roof and me and Bobby go in?
Why doesn't Jeremy go around the back?
We'll investigate the front
people
door. You
sneak out
guys
the back.
sneak in the back.
Yeah.
I don't need to sneak in with anybody. I can go sneak in by myself.
Well, I'm gonna
Mark,
need
it's
to
gotta-
sneak in the back.
yeah, it's
though,
gotta go
because
I'm
through
just
the
gonna watch
two.
the back in case anyone runs out the
There's
back
no
door.
iron. Just go with Jeremy. Jesus Christ, man.
You're making it more difficult than it has to be. He can
Teams
stay
of two.
outside in the back.
No, me and Bobby are gonna do the front.
Yes, you guys
go in
go
the
in
back.
the front. I'll go in the back side.
With Jeremy.
stands in the back there and watches out.
All right.
if
If
someone
something
comes
goes
flying
down
out,
and
then
you
we
got
just
a
go,
signal for me,
Yo,
Let's
Tank,
let's
get
go
in
to
here.
Forever
And you just
21.
go,
We'll go get our little dangly things. We'll make this.
Yeah, we'll make this
We're
happen.
gonna
You come
go get some
sauntering
high
in
heels
in
and
your
stuff.
huge thing of metal.
Your signal to the tank could be Moonbeam!
like the bats.
So fucking huge column of light comes down.
All I know is I would really like. Can I have like a leaf bow tie?
Sure, man.
Sweet.
Well, actually, we should have.
Press shirt, leaf
should have
bow
a
We
tie.
should yell.
Code.
We should have a code. We should maybe
Moonbeam
Moonbeam.
clam chowder.
If something happens, we need to get the other guy's attention.
Well, Moonbeam actually will not go through a building. It'll just.
Well,
be
no,
like-
it's just a window.
There are some windows on the top of the warehouse.
So we want to do Moonbeam.
Well, don't do that.
Don't do what? Why would I not do Moonbeam?
You're not on the roof. You're.
Well, I'm gonna need to know if you guys are in trouble somehow.
All it does is change you back if you transform.
Yep.
Oh, they know about. They don't know. Do they
Yes,
know
I
about
do.
it?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
do
you
know that
know.
you're
Yeah,
aware.
they
Yeah.
all
all
know.
know.
We all
they all
know.
know.
Mark.
You attacked me like 2 shows ago, so
Yeah,
I'm pretty
we're-
sure I know.
Like,
I don't know. I don't remember these things.
Yep.
I was a werewolf at the time. I don't remember what I did.
I think I wrote it down.
Well,
Yep.
if you woke up
Character
having a
knows
dream
Mark
about
is a werewolf.
yeah, like,
Mark has road rage.
if you woke up in the middle of the night dreaming of lamb chops, then
I have an animality.
Yes.
And
So what's going on? You guys
me and
go-
Bobby in front. We got Moonbeam as our
I'm
call sign.
I'm hanging out around the back. His stuff goes sideways.
You just have the armored guy outside hanging against the wall.
Well, we
of
can't
the
put him
nightclub.
inside because he's gonna make too much noise and people know who he is.
Yeah, but he's cloaking. You're cloaking.
Yeah.
cloaking
He's
dagger.
cloaking right now. So Bobby, we go in.
Talk to the owner. See if. I guess we're
Well, they're-
asking about the missing crates. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
I guess.
No, I just kind of ask, like, don't be so obvious about it. Be nonchalant. You're a
Yeah, but I
constable.
could
Come on.
use.
Be constably. Like, hey, hear about any crazy stuff going on in town?
You're doing.
Wait, what
ask
kind-
him how. Actually, we get asked to see his ledger.
Wait a minute.
See where
Well,
his.
you know he's not gonna give you the right one.
Yeah, but it's worth it. Why
That's
not?
terrible police work.
Show
us your ledger. Okay, I'll give you the one that has all
Yeah,
the
but if you have something
incriminating
to hide,
evidence in it. Hold on, let me get you my incriminating ledger first. Here you go. You got me.
I
He's,
could.
he's an honest guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a cop. He's
And
gonna
if
play-
it doesn't work, he'll try
Right.
the sneaky way afterwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I could do. Do we know if this nightclub has any magic? Should I detect magic? Like, is there anything weird, supernatural going on in this nightclub that
Can
we
you
might not know
sneak?
about?
Hey, you can.
Or no, I'm gonna just
You
gather
can't.
rumors.
You can't while walking in there, you can't really basically.
Yeah,
they're gonna
I
notice
got
you walking in.
I'm gonna use
But
gather
once you're
rumors.
in, you can use your sneak to kind of like blend into the surroundings, so you're like unnoticeable.
All right, I only have 10 of them a day now, as opposed to before where I had unlimited.
Do you have unlimited sneaks?
No, it says it's minimum 10.
Yeah, that means when you roll your d20, the lowest
only
result
goes-
you can get is a 10.
Oh, okay.
You're like super duper fucking sneaky now.
Oh, okay.
I can
Gotcha.
turn it into that and sneak into his office if we can just distract him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We got it. It's like Dishonored.
You could turn into a pumpkin?
No, I'm going to turn into a rodent.
He's gonna turn into a rodent. I'm gonna distract the owner.
No.
Bobby's
That's
gonna turn
our
into a
plan.
rodent.
We'll see
and
how
he's
this
gonna
goes.
go inside the office.
It's a boyfriend Allison's always wanted.
Okay, so you guys.
I'm
got
not
it.
turning into a
Yep.
rodent.
I know, but I'm saying a boyfriend that could turn, or a guy that could turn into a
The
rodent.
nightclub has gripped the nightlife of Hidden Harbor, and the amount of wealth spent on a daily basis is suspicious. As you enter, the music of various stringed instruments seem to calm your nerves, and dim mood lighting hides the patrons that would wish their dealings here to be more discreet. In the middle of the room is a dance floor filled with people lost in the passions of dance and lust, as the motions of those engaged would be forbidden in any noble's court in Glassfield.
It would be.
All right.
I'm going to go find some Molly. Have fun.
This is a den of iniquity.
Nice.
This is a den of iniquity.
Wow, what is this place?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? There's something fishy got to be
There
going
is
on.
something
It
very
is.
fish
It's
going
by
on.
the harbor.
Can I do a spot check? Just like, what is the surroundings? Is there a back entrance I can let
We're already going in the back
Shaw
entrance.
in?
We're already going in the back entrance,
Like a fire door.
aren't we?
There's no back on the bottom floor, but basically there's these stairs on both sides of the building. They go up to like a platform,
Okay.
and you can see there's like rooms in the platform upstairs. Those are where, when it was a warehouse, those were like where the
storage
foremen and
Okay.
stuff like
Would
worked.
survey
the
over
And
the
the
area.
bottom was where they stored everything.
That's not where they keep the prostitutes.
Is that gonna be the
Brian.
office?
Don't be so
stuff?
naive.
It's got to be.
It's got. But if you turn into a rodent,
I'm going to wait until we actually talk to him first.
yeah.
Yeah.
You want to see what he's gonna say, and then I can distract him if we feel it's not the truth.
Excuse me.
We'll see how
Look
it
over
goes.
here. Go ahead.
Well, he just walks away, and go to the bathroom, or go
You
get
can just
a beer
always
or
spill
something.
your drink on him.
Yeah. yeah.
Where'd you want to go? Oh, you went to go get napkins.
You do see that there's one group that seems to have like, there's these three very extravagant looking nobles lounging on like,
It's Kanye.
kind of like,
His entourage.
what are those little like,
Ottomans?
those
Beanbag
chairs.
yeah, they're like
Beanbag
like
chairs?
they're not bean bags, but those like
sex
cushion chairs.
Yes.
No.
And they're just like lounging around them. There's a bunch of girls and a bunch of guys all
Jay-Z.
huddled around them.
It's Jay-Z and Kanye.
They seem to be
Watch
the
over
most
the
popular
table
people
here.
in the establishment.
Let's see here.
There you go.
So, should we go over and talk to them, Bob?
Yeah, of
I think
course.
we
Heck
should.
yeah.
We should.
While they're doing that, can I go? I'm sneaking. Do I have to announce that I'm sneaking?
You can sneak
All right, I'm sneaking. I'm gonna go gather rumors by the three noblemen.
by the three noblemen.
Yeah, well, these guys, because they're going to the.
They think the noblemen are the owners.
Yeah, we were gonna go talk to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said you're going to owners. So I wasn't sure if you thought that's who it was.
No, we saw 3
All
noblemen.
right, I'm gathering rumors around the building.
All right, you go to the bar and just talk to the patrons.
Yes.
Can you
Actually,
get
the
me a drink?
bartender, he's more important.
Yeah, you can talk.
So,
to
Bobby, you take the lead on this conversation.
Yes, you are the constable after
All
all.
right,
Because you're the
they-
constable. But once we,
Show us your Kojak skills.
nudge me if we feel that it could be,
Yes, nudge him with your staff.
if we feel it could be a fake. I think you should still turn and go
I've
over
never met
anyway.
this, the actual owner of this nightclub before, right? This would be our.
You've never talked to him.
Okay. All right. Walk on up with my little bow tie there and go.
Those guys are cool.
Yeah, they are. Hey, gentlemen, how you guys doing today?
They look up. One of them seems very foreign.
Have your finest
The
sarsaparilla,
one on the
please.
left, he's got much darker skin. You guys would say that he is probably from the Visor's homeland. Those are the people that invaded Glassfield about 80 years ago and took over. They live on a continent to the south of where you guys are natives. And he doesn't say anything. The guy in the middle is like, my name's Isaac. I own this place. Anything I could help you with?
No, just thought I'd let you know that this is an amazing place. Like, if it wasn't for this nightclub here, half the town wouldn't have anything to fucking do around here.
It is true. We have become quite successful. Once me, and he points to the guy next to him, Xenos decided to go in partners and start this.
Oh, interesting.
Xenos, I never shake his hand. Shake Xenos' hand as well.
Okay.
Do I know what Xenos did before he was a nightclub
He's a
owner?
pirate merchant,
Yeah, he was a pirate merchant,
What
like Eason, but not as successful.
so he's a competitor to Eason.
Yeah, but is he going to admit that to us? Is that something
Well,
that...
about-
It's
told you
kind
that
of
earlier.
common.
It's in my
Most of the
thing,
people
actually.
know that
Alright.
most of the people in the village
Yeah,
are
they know.
pirates.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the mine
This
where they do
J.E. Song
produce
is the leader of
something,
the pirates.
We're
but
basically
a lot of
in Tortuga
their
Bride.
products come from.
Well, I didn't know if it's
passing ship.
something he's going to keep secret or just openly admit that.
Yeah, he's not gonna be like, yeah, I'm a pirate, but everyone kinda
Okay,
knows.
we know.
I'd like to introduce my good friend, Kazaa. I don't know if you're actually familiar with
Yes,
his
I'm
great
familiar with
deeds.
this seer.
Yeah. Oh. Have you seen his skull before?
It's like
my
I've
black
never
staff.
used his talents, but I've heard very many things from the patrons of the
See his
bar.
big black
You should
staff?
see him dance.
Yeah, would you like to?
All right, make a dance check.
Why is it? Why are they talking about me?
Roll a d20, Ryan. Do it. Tear it up. Tear it up.
I'm going to dance.
Do you have performance?
All right,
wanna see it
you pull out like moving like an Egyptian or something like that, and everyone just
He does the robot.
everyone just starts laughing. Even like the other people, like the groupies around them, they just start
Distraction.
laughing.
Okay. Can I buy the table round of drinks?
Yeah.
Why do they just say no? They own the place.
Well, yeah, but like, can I make them like really, really strong?
All right, about 5 gold pieces.
Okay,
Because
cool.
there's like almost 20 people at this table.
Sweet.
Am I getting anything accomplished? I'm gathering rumors.
You know that the people they're talking are the owners, but it seems that Isaac owns the property, bought it from Xenos. However, the other guy sitting next to him has another 2 friends, and they seem to be. They don't talk to anyone except for Isaac and Xenos, and whatever they say, Isaac and Xenos do. And his name's Marcus.
Well, he must die. He hasn't said anything. So, talking to the bartender, because he works there.
Yeah.
Who are the guys with the owners over there? Do you happen to know who they are, by chance?
What, these 2?
No, he's talking to the
No,
bartender.
talking to the bartender.
Yeah, but you're talking about these 2.
No, the guys that are.
Of course he knows who
sitting
they are.
with
They
the,
work, they own the place.
They're sitting with the owners.
Oh, just the groupies?
No, the other 2 guys that are at the chairs there.
guys
When
that
you
don't
said
talk.
you don't talk
The
to
guys that
anybody
don't talk
except for the owners.
Oh, he's the one that told you about Marcus. Marcus is kind of like, they think he's like behind the scenes kind of guy. The other one, Xenos, who used to own the warehouse, and then the main guy, Isaac, he's the one that bought it, and he came in with a lot of money to buy it.
They even know where his money came from, or is it just like?
No idea. He used to
Found
be a
money?
minor merchant.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
Anything else strange you've seen since you've been working here? Any kind of crazy stuff? Besides the usual bar stuff, you know.
Sometimes the owners take people in one of the rooms upstairs, and
Just
some
some
of the-
come back.
there's a rumor that 1 or 2 of the people never came out.
Well, that's not good for business. Have you ever been in any of those rooms? You know anyone that's been in any of those rooms?
while I'm hanging out back.
You're outside smoking a cigarette.
Well, yeah.
You got the little fucking visor up on your helmet.
Outside smoking a Twizzler.
Well, yeah, but like, while I'm,
Or it comes down with the cigarette and you can just see it coming out the visor.
Just
Oh, yeah,
smoke
fucking
coming out of the
chimney.
front of the chimer.
but while I'm hanging out in the alley, do I notice anything like unusual or anything that
You'd
sticks
be
out?
seeing
Just
like
don't-
a couple come
don't
out
step on
and
the
like
rats when we
fucking
be
like
mobbing.
necking each other in the alleyway.
So the usual stuff you'd see at the back
Yeah.
of a nightclub.
Some drunk people on the outside of the door just like stumbling out.
Peeing, puking.
How did you get the job here? I asked the bartender.
I used to work at the Loose Drawstrings.
Ah, so you're.
They pay me
Hired
a lot
gun?
more here.
Money's got to be somewhere.
All right, back to you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna address Xenos and be like, "Oh, Xenos, hey, I'm surprised you and our paths haven't crossed before. I understand before this you
We're merchants.
stole stuff, right?"
No, you're gonna
The
say
guy
merchant.
kind of scowls at you and he's like, I acquired things that were lost at sea.
Hey, I understand. If it's flowing and no one's around, I'm okay with it. I mean, basically, I am sort of the constable around here. If you need anything at all, just let me know. But do you happen to know where the bathroom is?
He points you.
Where's the bathroom?
He points you to one of the corners of the
And I can buy
establishment.
I want to buy another round of drinks while you go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I'll buy another round of drinks.
I'm gonna try to go upstairs.
Okay. You're just gonna hide and turn into a rodent?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to bite my. Take a look on the top floor. Are there any rooms that look like offices or anything like that?
There are 2 rooms. One is smaller than the other. One has windows, the other one doesn't.
As you're walking towards the bathroom, can I like make
Yes.
a nod to you that I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
I'm going upstairs too. I'll check right, you check left.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna sneak up and check one side while he.
All right, one
Rodents
larger
around.
room, no windows. Smaller room with windows.
Why'd you take the one with windows? I'll take the one without windows.
I agree because you know how to.
Yes, I have that issue.
Can you pick locks or?
I don't know, but I have the issue that is known now, I guess.
Oh yeah, because if he sees the moon.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, but Mark, if you see the moon, you can just kill all these people. It'd be great. Yeah, like a bloodbath.
Problem solved.
Problem
Solve
solved.
everything.
Okay, clink, clink. Cheers.
Well, I don't see you. You're across the room. I'm like, giving you bat
Fair
signals.
cheers.
Giving you baseball signs.
Yeah.
Give him
And meanwhile, Brian is entertaining the table with his dancing.
I'm dancing.
So I'm upstairs looking through rooms.
All right, you crawl through a crack in the seam of the door.
Now I'm a rodent.
This one is definitely an office. You see a desk. You see a bunch of like huge binders of bound paperwork.
Binders of women.
Nice.
You see a glass of wine on the desk.
Okay.
Is it lipstick on?
And there seems to be like this strange like artifact. It seems to be like some kind of spear, but it's got all these runes on it that you've never seen before.
Recall Laura religious.
All right, roll.
18
All right, it looks
plus whatever.
like an artifact used by the visors to do long-range communication. It's like a crystal ball.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
cell phone. Very nice.
I don't like it. This is Marcus's office. It has to be Marcus's office.
Well, I might just find it. I might be in a different office. I
Alright,
don't
well,
know.
All
Back
right,
to him.
you go into yours.
Yes.
Yours is very dark.
Yes. There's no windows.
You break in, you hear some people like kind of like gasping, and they're like, "Help, help!" And you look around. There's about 8 people chained to the walls. They have
God.
nothing.
It is.
They have nothing but loincloths on,
Don't hump them, Mark.
It's one of those kind of clubs. It's like the
and several
Metro.
of them look kind of bloody.
Can I just go shh, shove it, shit. Don't make any noises. This only hurt for a minute.
Oh my God!
No.
I appreciate your role playing.
Yeah. I see a rat rolling across the floor, and I start talking to it because I think it's Bobby, and it's not.
Okay.
Like, dude, there's like people chained up in here. We're chained back so you can help me down to chain these people.
Nibble, 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 nibble.
Stop talking to me in rat. I don't speak rat. You know we don't speak Spanish. All right, so I go over and start unchaining people.
All right. Make a D20 roll. See if you can pick the lock.
11,
Okay.
and I'm in sneak, so
Yeah, they're not that well thing. The people are very weak. You unchain one of the people, and they kind of like fall in your arms. Make
is it a
a
woman?
spot check.
I just
what one's
died in
it?
your arms.
D20.
Sorry,
D20.
D20.
D20. I was gonna say that.
Must have been some food you ate.
I'm gonna walk away. 7. I didn't do a very good roll.
Oh.
All right.
I didn't see much.
She's
She passes
bloodied,
out.
but she kind of like passes out in your arms.
Yeah, well,
I
it's
just
like
died
every
in
night in
your
my life.
arms.
Same story, different pew. All right, so I unchain other people.
All right, you start going around the
Do I
room.
have to keep rolling every time I unchain a person to see if they tell me anything?
Um,
How many people are there?
All right, you unchain them. 5 of them are moving. 3 of them kind of like are really weak and kind of like just grown in, like up against the wall. Make a spot check with advantage for your continued exposure with all of them. So just 2 d20s and take the higher one.
Okay.
Don't expose
19.
Oh.
8. I'm thinking I'm taking the 19.
Yes. You notice that all of them have teeth marks on their neck.
What? We got vampires up in his house.
True.
You know what vampires like to eat? If they don't have humans.
Chickless? No, what? Michael Chickless.
What he turned into at this very second.
Oh, no, come on, they don't eat rodents.
Have you watched Interview with a Vampire?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, run together. Scary. That's fine, we'll be okay. Run fast.
Just let you know.
I can turn back.
Just turn back.
Yeah, but they go for rodents.
And John
when
has
they
a
don't
look
have
on his
people.
face that it's going to happen to you, so just giving you a heads up now. Like, you're going to have to be changing back in a second. But
So
if you change into a rodent and he changes back, you're naked, right?
No, his clothes meld into his form.
Well, that's just not fun.
It's convenient.
Why?
We should get Shaw up in
It's more
this.
fun if you morphs back naked in the middle of middle of a room.
Hustle,
So do you
naked
guys come
cleric.
back down?
I sort of want
Well,
to.
I can't. There's 8 people up here.
I don't know, Bobby. If he's in a room with a bunch of people,
Is there like an open space in
and
between,
you,
like on
you
the
find
hallways?
the artifact, right? You have the artifact.
It's like
and ledgers and stuff
outside
like
your
that.
room
Like a regular
goes to
warehouse?
like
Did you read any of the? Like,
Not yet.
no, there's
I'm
no
about
wall
to.
on the other
I'm-
side.
I'm-
So if you
Like,
take
is there like
people,
a catwalk
actually
on
just
one
wanna
side and a
steal
catwalk on the other
everything
side
because
and a
people-
big open floor?
I'm gonna
yeah,
have a whole lot
basically.
of time
So
to
like
decide.
if they
So I
were
could, like,
walking,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
people could
I say
see you
that. I
guys.
think you should steal it because I'm still entertaining.
Well, while you come out of the room you were in, because you didn't really get anything.
No, I actually want to do 2 different things in
Okay.
this room. Okay, so it's office, binders,
Don't go too far, because I'm going to need you.
gem, whatever.
The thing
I
happened.
wish I could break it.
Jewel
break
and
it.
cell
Wait.
phone?
Turn into a
What it
magical orb of destiny. or something.
does meld into stone, or what was that thing I have? Meld into stone. What could that do?
Turns it into stone? Just
Oh,
guessing.
it allows you to enter stone.
Ooh. You can meld into stone, is what it's trying to say.
Yeah, meld into.
Like, you can, like,
you could choose a
say
point
this is
on a
stone,
stone object or
You
surface
do this to it.
to fully
come out the other
contain your
side.
volume, and then you step into the stone using your movement
You're like Kitty
and can
Pryde.
stay up there for 8 hours.
You're like Kitty
So
Pryde.
you can literally sleep inside the earth.
You're
Oh.
like
The walls around in this office, what are they made out of?
Wood.
oh, balls. It's a warehouse, not a prison.
Yeah, this is like most of all the structures.
That's
in
how
town.
you
I
guard all your
can't
prisoners.
meld
That's
into
how you
the
guard
gem
all your
device,
prisoners.
right?
You just sleep inside the wall.
Into what?
Can I meld into the little cell phone?
No,
device?
it's
You can hang out as a rat in there, though.
it has
sleep
the,
as a rat in a
the
corner.
stone
Sleep
has to literally be as big as you.
Okay, that's fair.
But you can sleep in stone at night to be safe.
I love
We're
that.
not like there yet. So let's gather up what you want to steal, and then
the-
come back out in the hallway for a second.
Check the drawers, look for things, can I grab his wine?
Yes, you pick
Yeah,
it
but
up.
whatever is in his possession.
You
though,
notice it is much.
It's not wine.
Oh, yuck.
Once you move it, it's
blood.
much
Blood.
thicker than wine.
blood.
That's gross.
So now you
It's a
know
vampire
what
thing.
he
Pay
knows.
attention. Yes.
Well, here's
Well, no,
my
you just know
thing.
that people have a weird affliction for blood. They want to.
But I still don't know when I'm hanging out with him.
Yeah, you're like macking it out.
Well,
you want to like hang out with
here's the
people.
thing
They're
I'm
gonna turn
curious
you into a
about.
little
Mark's
vampire
freeing
bitch.
all these people that have been bitten by vampires. Does that mean they're going to become vampires?
We haven't
Should
gotten
Mark
that far
be
yet.
like going around cooping DeGrasse and these guys instead of
If
helping
anything
them?
happens, I just punch a hole in the
Mark,
wall. and
I
turn
think
into
you
a
really
werewolf.
should
That's
just
it.
nail them all in the head and put them out of misery.
I don't know that they're turned to vampires yet.
But you don't know if they won't.
These people might have information.
I'm so glad he's
You're
a neutral
downstairs.
character.
All right, so random question.
Yes.
When he's gathering things and he puts them on his person, when he changes back into rat form, does that stuff shrink down too?
Yeah. Anything he's
Very
carrying
cool.
will basically they come into whatever he shape changes
I'm just
into.
asking, 'cause,
However,
you know,
the only thing he can
I think it's a very
benefit from
prudent question.
are like magical items that give static effects. So like you can't use your staff of striking while you're in mouse form.
That would be
You
ridiculous.
see this little fucking staff.
Giant mouse jumps up and whacks you with a
It's like
stick.
it's like a Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe or whatever. Your
like-
little mouse, like Eddie
You're
Izzard.
Minnie in
Izzard.
Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Grab the paperwork. Can I give it a quick scan? Is there anything really pertinent
Do you
in
have
there?
quick read as one of your
No.
things?
But I'm
You
smart.
notice it's not just financial. One of them, the smaller binder, is financial records. The other one is a catalog of dead bodies.
Oh.
We need that.
How many and at what locations
Hey now.
in the Kingdom of Glassfield?
Okay. I can't copy it, so just take it.
Okay.
Don't take it.
Take it.
Why are you gonna take it?
Fuck
They're
it.
gonna find it's missing. What is that?
Okay,
Next time we
take
put
the
dead
pages
bodies
out
in
of it and replace it with toilet paper or something. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, just take the whole thing.
Used
Who
toilet
You guys
cares?
are the worst thieves ever. You guys
Like, what's he gonna replace it with?
you don't. You just write down the information inside it on
speaking
something.
as
That's a
the
lot of
person that just
information.
freed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 newly about to be turned vampires.
They're
I
half
know.
dead anyways. I'm not gonna drink any more blood of them.
Yeah, why don't you kill them? And Bobby takes everything.
Because
And get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna hatch a plan.
I'm
If you just
gonna-
wait a second.
Your plan
Grab the
sucks.
stuff, go
plan's
over
always
to
hard.
the room that Mark's at.
Okay.
Plan is
Yes.
horrible.
You go over the room. You see him as
I'm like,
he's
"Get over here!"
he's like helping people in the corner.
No, I'm human form now.
I know, but I like doing that.
Oh,
so.
God. What did you do?
They were
Put your
dying.
clothes back on.
They were just.
Oh my God, Mark! What were you trying to do?
Oh, they're all
man?
just wearing loincloths.
They're just wearing loincloths. I didn't do that. I came in here and they were all chained against the wall.
What's with the bleeding?
They were bitten in the neck.
Oh yeah, you're a cleric. Maybe you can
I
cleanse them.
found a glass. There's blood in the next room.
We should ask the people if it's theirs.
That's a terrible idea. Let's do it.
It's terrible idea.
High five. All right.
Is this your blood? What type are
First
you?
thing,
This
this
tastes
outside,
like
right?
Yeah.
Can I?
Can we open a window?
Open a window and drop some rope.
Well, no, because there's a second floor. There's windows on the first floor. You see people that are half dead
Y-
going down the side of the
it's
building.
not. It's not a stream of windows. So
not
there
saving
are in
those
between
people.
windows. It's not like that. There's like
We're
a row
not
of
saving the
windows.
people.
No, but I want to get him in here.
We can't lift him up. He's like 4,000
He
pounds.
can.
He's
He
covered
can
in.
pull himself up.
I can
He's-
climb.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can climb.
So.
Yeah,
take-
with the two of you pulling and him climbing, you should be able to fucking.
Yeah, we
Well,
got him
hold
out of
on,
the
let's
water
figure this out
before.
first.
yeah,
Let's
keep
watch-
entertaining them.
I'm entertaining.
Yeah,
Dance, monkey,
I
dance.
want to pull.
All right, you're outside. You, as
Yes.
two people are.
Let's pull another person
You see a
in here.
rope come down 5 feet next to you,
Hey,
and you're like, "What?"
fatty, get over here.
Hey, you too.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's my cue to.
That's all
right, make a
think a
strength check.
bird is up there. What's going on with that bird?
It's a weird sounding bird up there.